Hello there, YouTube. How the hell are you? My name is Vac, and we're here this morning to play some Marvel Strike Force. So, without any further ado, welcome to Mortytown TV. Let's get on with it. We're going to do a quick pull-up of the chat here. Get things going. Okay, so it's squirrel country right now. I'm not wailing out on her. I have no intentions. I'll probably pick her up via her event. Obviously, I'm well positioned to pick up characters through free to play, and I'm just not that excited about Young Avengers or Emma Frost or Beast. Emma Frost probably more than any of them, but I mean, like, I need a good home for my Ultron if I pick her up. We'll see how it goes. So we won a nice war this morning. We destroyed a punch up on our foes, and we're pretty happy about that. So the first thing we're going to do is, now one thing that's never going to stop is I'm going to wail out on energy every day. But I only wail out on characters that are truly going to be of use to me, and I'm really kind of filling up on war teams. I don't need any more war teams. I'm doing fine. I used my Black Order today. I used my 500k Black Order today to take out a 150k team, right? Because that was all I was doing. I was reserving him for something hard, and something hard never came around. So I'm good on that. I'm good on that. So I'm thinking I'm going to rebuild my deck, and to hell with buying some of these characters. I'm just gonna free to play pick them up like everybody else. So let's see now. Hey, what's up, Phantom? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, sir. So we've got some energy to spend today. We got some raiding to do. Obviously, just like a little bit of blitzing, and then we're going to fire up our second run of Dark Dimension 3. So first things first, let's go farm the supply store. I really kind of need to do this. I forgot to do this on Baxos as well, so we're going to do this on both right now. Really loving this new option to show how much you have of an item in the store. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Been needing this for a while. It really makes this store farming process go way quicker. Good morning, Nick. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not going to spend the green on Doreen Thomas. We'll see how it goes down the road, but for right now, I'm just not that excited, and I got other stuff. I want to slim back my entertainment budget a little bit so that I can put some funds away to redo my deck and some other projects here around the house. So let's see here. Don't need Toad for sure. I need some characters out there that I'm striving for. I'm running out, right? There's very little left that I need to get. So anyway, let's see here. We're regardless of the fact that we got a ton of them thanks to Dark Dimension, we're going to pick up all that. Moving right along. Don't need any of these characters. Don't quite have enough for a... yeah, I'm saving my nuts. Right? So anyway, let's see now. We do have some war creds to spend, but what I'm really looking for... Let's refresh, see if we can spot some. What I'm really looking for, what's holding me back from Venom, are these scans. No joy today, no big deal. All right, so let's see here. Ooh, 6-star yo-yo, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, but okay, I'm not working on Mantis, so we're not doing that. I'd love to be able to pick up that Proxima Midnight, but we need to finish up Dark Dimension 2 again, or 3 again. So back to here. We do have 5 red star orbs to open, so who knows? Maybe we'll pull a 5 red star Squirrel Girl. Who knows? I'm doing pretty good, Nick. How about you, sir? All right, let's see here. Yeah, Nick, anybody who's been inactive for 2 days and does not talk, you can kick. Except for Violeta. Don't kick Violeta. All right, let's see here. More dupases. We may get ourselves an Elite Four here from the looks of things. Yep. And more dupuses. Okay, so no Squirrel Girls that I saw, unless I missed her in there. So we can take that straight on over here and get this Elite Four. Also, most likely a dupe. Pretty much every character I have at gear, everybody but Squirrel Girl, I've got it at 4, including Groot. Sorry, I'm teaching people. Okay, so moving right along then. We are on to challenges. Knock that out real fast. Might get us another red star orb. Hard to get too excited over them. It's mostly dupes these days, but it's progress toward the next elite, which is what gives me progress on my next actual good red star pull, whenever that may come. They're pretty few and far between these days. I know most people are hating the new Ultimate store, but for me it's a very big upgrade because I wouldn't get nothing out of Ultimate shards, but more Ultimates. I mean, I don't need that, right? So there was literally nothing there for me, and so now at least I can get something, even if it's not much of something. It's something. So anyway, we've got SSMs. No, thank you. That did get us one more red star orb to open. Nope, no Squirrel Girl. So even if I bought her, I wouldn't be able to use her for a good long while. She'd have a lot of catching up to do to get caught up with Miles and Miss Marvel and all that. So I mean, that's not happening anytime soon. So I'll wait and see what I can do. If I can just spend some cores on her event and pick her up, that's probably the way I'll go. And then that gives me one ARB, but we'll just save up. We'll save up because I don't need anything out of those orbs, so we'll just save up for an orange and probably get a bio gear. I got a damn orb where I can pull mini uniques with a fairly decent regularity. Like, I'm all for that. That's way better than opening 10 Ultimate orbs and getting a bunch of shards that just give me more Ultimate orbs. Like, that's crap. Although I've been doing that for a year, I'm sick of that. So let's see here. What we need now then is going to be. I really want to go ahead and get Venom finished, but I think what I need for him is not all this other stuff. It's molecular scans, and we just don't have those, so we're gonna have to leave that be. I might see here about maybe raising Colossus. I haven't decided yet. But I'm not got any other mutants that I got on my plate at the moment, so that might not be bad. Let's just do it. We'll just do the damn thing. So there we go, Gear 14 Colossus. Done and done. We got more we can put in, but we'll hang on. We got a lot more T-Force to spend, but I want to hang out. So what we need to do is blow this energy. David, welcome to the stream, Mr. Brunk. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So we're going to blow this energy. We're going to get ourselves a little more onto the pile of T4 gear that we're hanging on to. We definitely need isomers. We probably should focus isomers as much as anything. let's go. We just blew a bunch of mutant gear, so let's grab that. Well, honestly, early in the game, I just farmed character shards. That's all I did early. I let gear come as it came. I only farmed gear for my arena team or something that I specifically needed to beat a node. Otherwise, I did not farm gear for close to a year playing this game. And all I did was farm character shards. I farmed everybody to 6 stars, then I moved on to the next project, and I'd let that 7th star come naturally. Just out of orbs and stuff like that. And then over time, it got to like 60-40 gear shards, and then now it's almost all gear. But 100% shards is mostly what I focused on, because you'll get gear just out of orbs and you know, raids and stuff like that. So as long as you put gear on your raid team and your arena team, you don't need a whole lot else. You certainly don't have to go out there and try to gear 100 characters. So that's what I did. I focused early on in my Marvel Strike Force career. I was very much character shard focused, and I got everybody. I had at one time every single person on my roster I got them to 6 stars, and some of them were 7 just because they'd gotten there through orbs. And then I went back to the top again. I went down and got them all to 7. And so now the only characters I don't have to 7 are, you know, new characters that I haven't been able to farm, that are not farmable. Right? I still need a little blob. Blob is still 6 stars. Stuff like that. Now I'm all gear, but because I got all these characters maxed, right? So there's nothing else to do but farm gear. So then we caught up. So then I started farming nothing but gear, and I got everybody to gear tier 11, and then I got everybody to gear tier 12, and now I'm got a growing number of 14s, and I'm thinking about taking everybody to 13. We'll see how it goes. So let's see here. Let's go with that looks like a good one. Oh no, not quite enough for 130. 60, 90. All right, so there we go. That's certainly going to pick up our raid keys for the day and get us a nice little collection of gear to add to our inventory pile. Let's see here. We raise Blitz. We'll just go ahead and do our donation before we forget it. And one of my officers yells at me. All right. So of course, anytime you spend 1,000 energy, you pick up some basic orbs. Another milestone orb. All these characters I don't care about. Okay, and we'll just let the ultimate stuff build up. That's another thing I like, is that it's not over here. I don't have to sit here and memorize how many Ultimus orbs that I got, so that I know whether or not I have an orb in there to pick up in the general store. So that's that. Now we can move on to what we're gonna now. Donation. Let's see here. Raid Blitz. Easy peasy. We'll have to come back and get villains missions later. I guess we didn't get any villain missions, but before the day's out, we'll do that. So let's get on with the raiding. Have I finished? I have not. Let's get on with it then. So hello, if you're just joining us, my name is Vac. Welcome to Mortytown TV. Come on in, chill out, get swifty.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here.
Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you, Morty. Well, I can. I'll be glad to show you my top three characters, David. As far as power rank, right? I'm pretty sure that it's Thanos, Corvus Glaive, and I want to say Black Bolt. I want to say Black Bolt. But for preference, then, I mean, easily right now, the whole Black Order team is the best thing going. No doubt about it. Individual performers, probably Black Bolt, Yo-Yo Ma. But Empowered Thanos is the best thing in the game, no doubt about it. Yeah, I pulled a 7 Red Star Corvus when he first came out, and I was like, well, I got to go hard on Black Order now, and that's what I did. And so I have a 538k Black Order that I'm working on. I've got them all to Gear Tier 14. Fantastic team, doing great for me in Arena. But there's a lot of great characters in this game. Get rid of Strange so he doesn't res anybody. Let's top off some health and try to kill Pyro. Symbiote Spider-Man is a fantastic character. What's up, Mr. Harris? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we're going to take another vac at the Dark Dimension, yes. As soon as we get done with raids. Oh, they turned my Black Bolt on my Ultron, so he's gone. That's no resin hid. That's terrible. Mystique, why you do me like that, Mystique? Why you eat up my health regens? All right. So yes, Dark Dimension 3. If the timer's up, we are definitely got Dark Dimension 3 on the docket today, and I think it is. It was a 24-hour timer, and I think it was about this time yesterday we finished. So I'm pretty sure we can do that. Oh yeah, look at that, resisting that Winds of Watum. Love it. So we're not going to be able to res Ultron because he died from Black Bolt. That makes him unresable. Yeah, Mystique and Loki are both very dangerous because they'll weaponize your best DPS against your squishies. And it's all RNG. They may not. They may have a squishy attack at DPS, in which case nothing happens. But, you know, so it's all very RNG based. But it can certainly go against you quick. So in the spirit of that, we definitely want to get rid of Mystique here before she regenerates her ability that does that to us. I think it's her alt. It might be her special. I think it's her alt, though. I think the special is the one where she dances around and unstealths people. Okay, so let's charge everybody up. We're just about done with this one. There we go. Getting swifty, are you? Just remember.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
So what's the little squirrel's name? Does this that looks like a character right there? I keep seeing that squirrel around her in both comic panels and art for this game. So I assume it has a name. I'm guessing she has a name. It's like Lockjaw, the big dog that takes Miss Marvel and the Inhumans places and teleports them around. Tippy Toe? Tippy Toe. Ah, okay. Bye-bye, Nick. There goes Kingpin with those awesome buffs of his. All right. There we go. That's what I needed. All right, now we can let that roll. Now we can let that roll. 1 second. I'm going to drop you for just a moment, but I'll be right back. All right. And we're back. Done with that. Moving on. Yeah, I think Secret Warriors. Yeah, I never saw that show. I think it was called something like Secret Warriors was like the storyline, right? I don't know. Hey, David. Kid's here, man. Nobody knows what you're talking about. All right.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Trying to run a clean show here. I'm doing my best. But I am who I am. So, let's see now. Rick. His name is Rick Sanchez. Hello there, I'm Rick Sanchez from Earth Dimension C137. I come in peace, you know, is what I'm trying to say. I gotta get some more Rick sound bites. I got some good ones. This old favorite.
And that's the way the news goes.
Well, a lot of people actually think that Morty is a clone of Rick and just hasn't grown old yet. I don't know that I agree with that, but there's a lot of fan theories when it comes to that show. A lot of fan theories. A lot of stuff floating around on the YouTubes. People talking about it. I'm just looking for some good Rick and Morty quotes to put on my Elgato Stream Deck so that I can liven up the show a little bit. Let's see here. Let's go right at Star-Lord. He's their energy generation. I need some summer quotes. That's what I need. But the one that's going around most on the internet right now is not one I want to use. Like everywhere I can find Rick and Morty sound bites, I'll find that quote from Summer in the dream sequence in season 1 where she's coming on to Rick and Morty and she's like, "Let's make an intergenerational sandwich." And I don't really want that one. What's up, Paul? We are Morty. Yes, we are. Oh no, come on, get off of me now. Stop that, War Machine. Stop that. But, you know, I got a lot of Ricks, I got a lot of Mortys, I got a little bit of a bird person.
In bird culture, this is considered a dick move.
I got a little scary Terry.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch!
But I'm actually out of buttons on my stream. I either need to buy a second stream deck or get a bigger stream deck, or more likely what I'll do is I'll put them all into folders where I'll just hit the folder of the character I want to say something and then I'll hit the quote. I'll just have to hit 2 buttons basically. Not a big deal. But I need the time to put all that together and download some more bytes and set up all the macros and everything. And seeing as how I'm playing like 5 hours a day of Marvel Strike Force plus working a job, I'm a little short on time. Now I'm running 2 alliances. Like, I'm a little short on time. Like, seriously bad short on time right now. Exactly. Right. It just doesn't explain Beth and Jerry. I don't really buy the fact that Morty is a young Rick. I don't think that's true. It's a fairly popular fan theory, but I'm not buying in. So we lost our Shuri there. Oh no, we got her back. Never mind. All right, we're gonna go right at Captain Marvel. While we're auto-playing this, y'all help me test something here. Can anybody hear me right now? Can you hear me? Am I coming through? Can you hear me? Hello, I am coming through. What's going on with this? I have an additional mic somewhere picking up that I can't figure out. That's trouble. That's trouble. Okay, how about... I'm not sure what's going on with that. I can literally unplug my mic and you can hear me. So there's another mic picking up through OBS that I'm not sure where it is. Maybe on the camera. Maybe on the camera. Yeah, that's cool, Nick. That's what I was trying to test here. I'm a pretty big novice when it comes to... I'm pretty good at this game, don't get me wrong. But I'm a novice when it comes to being a YouTuber. and I'm still kind of learning a lot of this stuff, including OBS and things like that. So I just needed to do a little testing there. Thank you very much for your assistance. Okay, so we just need to get Ronan out of here. Oh no, don't do that to me, Rocket. I'm getting to you. And now Falcon. I mean, I hate JJ's energy generation, but his turn bar manipulation is a little more dangerous. Okay, so this is, of course, this will wrap us up on, there's a little more to drop here. Yeah, there we go. But this will wrap us up on Ultimate 7 for the morning. We'll go ahead and knock out our Greek raid, and then we'll go do Dark Dimension 3. Really, Greek, DD3, maybe a little Arena, but I was #1 last I looked. They hadn't knocked me off yet, so that might get us toward the end. We're probably going to be doing good to get a full hour in this morning. Only so much to do. But of course, we'll be back tonight with some more Marvel Strike Force action. And then let's see, does the I think the X-23 Blitz starts tomorrow. Am I correct about that? I'm pretty sure I am. Well, I mean, not really. I just spent 600 cores on energy. I mean, under no circumstances am I ever free to play, but I just don't totally wail out on everything. Like I keep telling people, and so many people don't believe me, I'm not a rich guy, right? I just have some disposable income. I work a good job, and so I try to be very efficient in where I spend my money. And I don't necessarily know that where I'm at in the game, if wailing out on Squirrel Girl or Emma Frost or any of these new characters is really going to be that cost effective for me. I am not saying they would not make me better. They would. But would they make me better in such a way that I'm going to earn more cores? I don't think so. So I can get them eventually. They'll make them farmable at some point. I'll probably buy 1 or 2 offers on each, but not a bunch. I'm not going to go in hard on orbs or anything like that. I kind of already did that halfway with X-23. I bought orbs, and I used cores to open up orbs to get her to 5 stars because I pulled a 5 red on her. Wait a minute. Going back, we're going to Greeks. Get me to the Greek. So we're rolling through this lane with our Kree team. Best Kree team. This is the actual best Kree team right here. But hey, you know, that's a pretty old joke. So yeah, I'm going to keep wailing out, and then I'm buying energy. But I'm thinking for the next few weeks I might slack off a little bit on purchasing as much character shards and things like that. Because I got my house is, I got work I need to do on my house. I got a tree laying on my roof that needs to be trimmed back. I got a back deck that, they tried to build a new deck out there, the people that had this place before me, and they did not do a very good job of it. It's not up to code at all. There's no handrails on the damn thing, and it's like 4 feet off the ground. Like there's nothing good about it. I mean, so I got to get all that together, man.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together!
One of my favorite quotes from the show. Put it all in a backpack. I don't care. Take it to the shit museum. Take it to the shit store. It's one weird thing is like I obviously know what all of these quotes are and say, but during the stream when I hit them, I can't hear them. I don't get to hear them. If I had headphones, I could do that, but otherwise there's going to be like a reverb, so I don't play them. I don't hear it at all. I got the sound muted over here on the stream. I just pull it up so I can watch the chat and see what you guys are saying. The show business stuff right there, a little behind the scenes, the Hollywood. Like I say, I'm still pretty much a novice YouTuber, but it's been a very fun hobby for me to pick up, and I've really enjoyed doing this. It's been picking up steam lately. We're really picking up subscribers. I really never thought we'd even make it to 100. I really kind of just thought I would end up streaming for a few months to the Mortys, and that would pretty much be the extent of it. But you know, I mean, my brother Baxos has been telling me that you know, he's like, hey man, you got a better roster than most of those YouTubers, right? Like, people are gonna want to see it in action. You should get out there and stream. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I mean, as far as the roster goes, I mean, there's no doubt that guys like the big three, OMG, Valley, and Casino, those guys have great production value. They put on great shows. I find them to be very entertaining. David, appreciate you subbing, buddy. I appreciate that. That gets us out there. I think that makes you 223. Appreciate you very much. Like, I'm not really like in a hurry to monetize, and I'm not trying to make this a career, but I do enjoy doing this a lot. And so the more eyeballs that we get on the channel, the better. So let's see here. Let's go with my Merc team and let them roll through. They do a pretty good job at this. So I do play with Kingpin on my normal Merc team. So we'll swap in Killmonger for him here. Yeah, I'm hoping we'll get an arena match in. I like to get at least one shot at playing my Black Order every play session. I've really been putting a lot of work into them. I'm pretty proud of them. Having a lot of fun with them. Ooh, Magnetos. That's bad. Get him out of there quick. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, buddy. I am well aware that there are about 80 to 85 guys out there who are just as strong or stronger. You know, that's just one of the things that you're always looking at when you're in that top 100. I think I was 85 or 86 yesterday. I typically float from like 84 up to 87 and back. I might lose a few spots not wailing out on Squirrel Girl, but I'm not truly that concerned about it. You know, because a lot of the guys ahead of me, they wail out on everybody, right? But I'm just trying to efficiently spend my money, and so keeping up with the Joneses is not really my goal. Having a nice back deck with a hot tub, that would be a nice goal. I'm thinking that's probably a project in my future. I know, Nick. I know. We could do that. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Probably what's going to happen is that I will, to pay for the arborist and the deck, that I got planned, I'm probably just gonna like pick up some overtime at work which would mean I'll miss a stream here and there. Oh, that's true, Nick. That's true, buddy. Still not happening, but I'm sorry. Because the arborist I'm doing right now. Got to get those limbs out of there. All right, here we go. Now we're starting to fold. But I think they're going to push through. They're going to get the node done. I don't think that Sabretooth's going to solo all three of these guys. But we'll just move on to our Brotherhood team after this. Always a team behind it. That's the beauty of having a nice wide roster. There's always a team behind it. And man, I don't want to break up my brawlers. I like my brawlers. Kind of bummed about that. All right, so let's see here. We'll go with Brotherhood 2.0. We appreciate David being our newest sub. If you'd like to interface with us and talk to us when we're not streaming, and I try to stream twice a day. Like I said, I'm probably going to pick up some overtime shifts, and some days it'll only be one because of that, but it'll be at least one a day for the foreseeable future. And yeah, I know she's a brawler, Nick. I already got five good ones. She's not going to be that great at 2-3 stars. Like, none of the content that I'm doing she's going to be useful for. A lot of times I'll buy the opening offers on a character and then they just sit there, right? They don't do anything for me until much later. So she's not going anywhere. So anyway, we will be doing one stream a day at a bare minimum for the foreseeable future, for a long time, really, probably for the duration, because I'm certainly playing every day. But if you'd like to talk to us when we're not streaming, and also if you'd like to get more reliable alerts about when we go online or post videos, you can join our Discord in the link below. And we have an open Discord that basically we put together for the cluster so that amongst the multiple Morty alliances we can coordinate. But also it's just for any viewer of the channel. And there's a place you can come there, you can chat with us. There's an Ask Vac channel. If you got anything you want to know about the game, I'll try to get you an informed answer. There's a place where you can check out pics of my roster. There's a place where you can show me pics of yours. So, come on by and...
Show me what you got!
Alright, so we need Blitz, and that's pretty much it now. So you know what that means. Oh wait, what's going on here? Stuff in the store? Alright. Let's go do our Dark Dimension 3 run, if we can start it. Let's see what we're looking at on the timer. And we're off and running. So here we go. Dark Dimension 3, second run. Thomas, I know you've been waiting on this, buddy, so here we go. So now we can use any 5 characters here, and we have a lot to choose from. So let's see about that. This is my city team, obviously. So we'll be able to make multiple attacks a day, and this is what's going to make things go fast. We'll be able to make multiple attacks a day on this section because we have multiple teams ready to go, and that won't even cost me any cores. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So we'll be able to get through this faster and probably cheaper than we did the first time around. So let's start off with Black Order, right? And this is my 500. I was actually wrong. It's 542, not 538. I've recently been adding to them. So now I've got them as beefed as I can get them without adding red stars. But as soon as I get done with Dark Dimension 3 again, red stars are in order for these guys. As much as I can get on Black Maw, I'll try to get a 6 red star on Phoenix and Cull. And so if I have my way, what I'm planning on is trying to get to a point where Thanos and Corvus are already 7 red stars, and I want to get all the rest to 6 at a bare minimum. And that's just to push myself ahead of my arena shard. I want this team so big and beefy that they don't even bother attacking me. It's probably not going to happen. It's very much an offensive game right now. But you know, it's a thought. We're looking for a psychological effect. So let's go right at Ghost Rider. He's going to bleed us up, but I think that'll be fine. We're probably going to get Winds of Entombed here in a second. All right, we're holding up pretty good here. We're holding up pretty good here. There's that Winds of Entombed. So we're going to flip as soon as we get back around here. They got a taunt on Colossus right now, unfortunately, so we'll just have to hit that pack right there. Not really the one we wanted to hit. All right, they're hitting us with all kind of negative effects, but that's a good thing because we're going to flip them all around. We need to get a taunt back up. So there's that. There we go. Let's stun Ghost Rider. Ow, that hurt. I mean, we're living through it. We're going to flip all this stuff back to positives. Drain some health to top off Corvus. I guess that killed some people. Let's see here. Yep. Got ourselves, got rid of Hela there. Now we can get rid of Ghost Rider, and it's a little safer to kill the rest of these guys, so we'll start working on them. This ought to be fun. Here we go. Ooh. Suck it, nerds. All right, let's see here. He's pretty much a dead man walking, but he's taunting, so I can't get off of him. So let's just see about getting him off the board. With the power couple, this is working out pretty well. This is working out pretty well. Let's get rid of Cyclops. He's all charged up. We don't want to see that. Let's get rid of one of these Psylocks. I hate all these dodges that they keep passing around. Oh, I love that animation. It's even better when he does the snap and everybody just floats away. So let's see here. Let's hit that nice little grouping right there. That rainbow basic of Thanos is got to be the best basic attack in the game. It does so much damage. It doesn't have all the status effects that other good ones have, like Symbiote Spider-Man and stuff like that. But I don't think there's a basic in the game that does that much damage. And it hits three people or more. It hits an entire grouping. So like that's just an incredible ability. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get back to taking out Psylocke. Although that charged up Cyclops is dangerous. There we go. See, that's exactly why he's dangerous. Although he's going to catch a lot of retaliation for that. Let's hit him there. We'll kill all those people in stealth. See if we can drop that taunt. We did. That's perfect. All right, we're hanging in here. We're hanging in here. We got enough sustain going with Maw. Between Maw and the self-heals that Cull has. There we go. Oh, no, now we got another Ghost Rider to play with. So back to that basic. Hit that nice grouping over there. This should do some good damage to all these guys over here. There we go. Not as good as I was hoping for, but okay. These are very beefy tunes, right? These guys got a lot of hit points. All right, so we'll buff everybody up. Should we flip now or should we hold? Let's flip. Oh, please retaliate and kill this guy. And they did. And they absolutely did. All right. Cole's in a little bit of trouble, but he's doing all right. He's such a tank. He's probably the best taunt and tank character in the game right now. Let's see. Who's this going to go after? I think this is going to kill Hella. Yep, there we go. And since Ghost Rider is stunned, he's not going to get his retaliatory, so that's okay. We'll keep working on Ghost Rider, though. I want him to be a dead man walking at the bare minimum. Let's heal up and retaunt. Nice. Nice. So it's looking like this team may take us entirely through the first node. And I'm pretty sure that it took me close to a week to get through this first node on my first run. So this second run may indeed go much, much faster. We need to get these Colossuses off the board. Colossuses. We need to get these big steel guys off the board. But we do... shit. I don't want to take too much retaliatory damage from Ghost Rider, but what can I do, man? I mean, they're taunting. There we go. Well, now we got that taunt stripped off. Let's drain a little health, and that'll kill Ghost Rider and solve that problem. And then we can get rid of Cyclops. He's all the damage. We're going to try to just basic it out from here. So we're going to save that Moonshot. Moonshot is what I'm calling it. I don't care what they call it. And then we will keep rolling through this. There we go. There we go. And, oh, no, come on. Come on, Groot. Cut me some slack. He's going to come back again. Again. Well, we're going to build up a lot of our ultimates like this. So that's all right. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I didn't expect to go through that first node like that. That caught me as much by surprise as it did you, I imagine. Wow. Okay, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. Dark Dimension 3. We want to get this done and get all these, to get my 5 red stars on Ultimus. We want to get, let's see, what does healing cost? Is it going to be the full 50? Screw that. We'll just let them die. So let's get out there and see how they do. That was way better than expected, because behind this team, we still have, you know, Black Bolt, Yo-Yo, a lot of the characters that we came in here initially with. So I got a whole team of 14s behind this that I can send in, 2 of them, in fact. Okay, so you know what we can do? We can just start this thing off by throwing a moon on them. There we go. I think we probably need to go right at Captain Marvel and don't give her the chance to wreck us, essentially. Let's see that. That'll hit a nice grouping right there. Let's give everybody some defense ups and some counterattacks. And those counterattacks will do a lot of work for us. But we don't have a res, so we need to try to keep Cull alive. But, you know, hopefully his just natural tankiness and armor will do that for us. There we go, there we go. Some barriers going on, that's going to help out. Looks like Proxima's in a little bit of trouble herself. And we're just waiting on Cull. He doesn't have the energy to taunt or heal himself right now, so that's trouble. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and we'll just lean right into that taunt. I think we can live with it. We want to kill her before she starts healing herself. Speaking of which, we still have Danvers floating around out there. Who's this going to kill? Hopefully Danvers. Yep, there we go. Oh, and then another one drops in immediately. That's great. Well, we're fine. We're fine. We're building up some barrier. Let's go ahead and flip this taunt off of Cap. As much as I hate his energy generation, I'm a little more concerned about other characters here. Because we got JJ out here doing energy generation as well. Man. And then, of course, Luke has to be a party pooper. Ooh, I wish she had hit anybody except him. But we're good. We're good. We didn't expect to get through the first damn node. Here we are well into the second. So we're pretty happy with the performance on this team. And then, of course, we have other teams behind it, like I was saying. Did he just kill call? No, we're good. We're good. Okay, so back on Captain Marvel. That was close. But he's got a lot of death proofs. Let's get the power couple hitting Captain Marvel there. Throw some more rainbow bright stuff over there and take her down. Definitely want to drain some health. There we go. I'm glad they fixed the bug where that would stop when it killed somebody. All right, let's get rid of Danvers. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let's see about Ant-Man now. He's a nice spot for positioning. We can Hunter. I largely used like my original. I didn't have all my Black Order at Gear 14 at that point, and I didn't want to take a partial in, so I came in here with like Yo-Yo, Black Bolt, Phoenix, Thanos, and I can't remember exactly all. I had like 6 characters ready to go. Nick Fury was one of them. Coulson is one of them. So I had a bunch of characters ready to go, and I had mostly raised them just for the purposes of Arena and U7. And so I just came in here with basically my Arena and my U7 team. And I was working Black Order up at the time to get them ready to be my new Arena team. And so now they're there, they're ready, and they're doing great in here for me. We're not, I don't know that we're going to, I mean, we may take out this whole second node. We may be marching on all morning doing this. Who knows? I doubt it, right? There's just too much tough opponents that you're going against here for this to sustain forever. But we're doing pretty damn well. Let me hold off on the moonshot until we get more characters on the field. In fact, there we go. I knew they were coming. Let's get out here and do a little damage with Corvus. I am more than pleasantly surprised at the sustain that I'm seeing from this team out here. Oh, that's dangerous. She lived, but that was close. All right, so now we'll give him the moonshot. And of course, if we lose somebody, no rezzing on this team, right? All right. Nothing we can do but keep hitting Cap, but Cap's in a good spot where we're getting a lot of nice, there goes, ooh, no, she had a death proof. But we're getting a lot of nice splash damage. Beautiful, beautiful. We need to get, oh no! Okay, well, okay, maybe we don't go the full node. We got 20 more characters to kill here. It's going to be hard to do without Proxima, but we're gonna do the best we can. And like I say, I don't even need to spend cores. I got another team right behind this I can throw in here and do my normal, you know, like Phoenix, BB Yo-Yo kind of thing. And we'll do that, and then what we'll do is we'll heal these guys and bring them back in for a second run after we run through all the other characters. Death Proof saved me there. Nice. All right, so they're really laying into us now. As much as possible, then I'm just going to, since I know I'm going to heal this team and bring them back in for a second run later, we're just going to use their basics from this point and just save what they have. But that's not bad. That's not bad. An entire first node and a good chunk of that second node they did in one run. So this was very successful. that was incredible. So they did what? 10 million damage on the second node as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's see what other characters we have to play with here. So we can bring in Black Bolt, we can bring in Phoenix, we can bring in Sinister, we can bring in let's start, actually we'll bring in Colossus here. We'll save Yo-Yo for this next run. And then let's say how about Kingpin, right? We'll bring Kingpin in and let him defense up everybody. That was a long time at 99%. Okay, so the main goal here is just get Phoenix dead and then don't get Phoenix dead. But I don't want to stealth. I've always found that when I stealth in this situation immediately with Phoenix, they kill her twice before anybody comes out of stealth. So it's just really not worth it. You get your Dark Phoenix ultimate off less when you do that. So we're gonna push on this Danvers right here. Oh man, they blinded Black Bolt. That's terrible. And yeah, why not? Why not? I'm gonna clone this Miss Marvel there. Oh, I should have saved that. What am I doing? But that'll be some nice AE damage out of that. We'll go ahead and leave that taunt up on Phoenix, and with him we'll just extend his defense up for now. There we go. Now that's going to do some good damage. When she spawns, it'll do even better damage now when she uses her special and heals up. And then we can put defense ups on everybody and offense ups because we brought Kingpin along. Although he's probably not long for this world, that's basically what I brought him here to do. All right, and then of course Black Bolt's here to do this and a whole lot of that. Blitty blap, blitty blap. We'll see about healing people up a little bit. There we go. And it's a successful run because we managed to do that. Of course, I was moving at a much slower pace on that first run, and I would call that a win. If I got my Phoenix ultimate off, that was a win as far as I was concerned. But of course we're doing a lot better on this second run. Things are going a lot faster. Let's flood the field with a few little cannon fodder to eat up these next two shots. There we go. And now we can maybe try to get rid of this Captain Marvel. Can I be that lucky? I think I can. Well, okay, that Miss Marvel taunted me off, which is going to give her a good opportunity to heal herself. By her, I mean Captain Marvel. All right. Now we're starting to fold. Not quite yet, but it's coming. I don't know what the trash guys are arguing about outside, but they're angry. All right. So let's go with, say, let's go with Wasp. And down they go. So, but anyway, pretty good second run. We killed another 6 characters, and that was probably several million damage. And got us pretty close to being done. Of course, getting done with the second node is a mixed blessing, because that means that you got to go do the third node, and the third node is miserable. So anyway, let's see how many other characters we could throw in here. We can take in Coulson. We can take our Captain Marvel. We'll take Yo-Yo in as a tank. We'll go with Nick Fury to match Coulson. And then let's say, what do you say, Minerva to bring peoples back. I love it. Now the main thing we got to be sure about here is we don't summon with Nick until Yo-Yo dies, because that will negate her passive half damage ability. And that's really, Yo-Yo will save you. Like the way tanks mitigate damage is they have high armor, and then they taunt and make everybody attack them. But that's a difficult model of protection in this game mode because there's so much damage flying around. And because there can be so many characters as well, Yo-Yo will in the end save you, will mitigate more damage by cutting everyone's damage in half, because these guys have inflated damage numbers. Your tank doesn't get any more armor when they walk through the door to Dark Dimension, but she gets better at what she does. It's like the same thing with Minerva. Minerva, everybody else's damage gets worse when they come in here. Minerva's damage gets better, right? So that's what makes these characters valuable. So we're going to defense up everybody. We're going to go ahead and lay in some damage with Yo-Yo. When you get her to high stars, she can actually do some pretty decent damage. Let's hit Black Widow with this. So I'd love to be able to get her off the board and get rid of her speed ups. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm actually going to hold off on that because it's going to kill a bunch of people. Well, you know what? No, because we're not feeding her energy. Let's hold off on that. Hopefully she doesn't die this turn. That would be terrible. She might. She very well might. I might regret that maneuver. Okay, let's see here. Back to trying to get Black Widow. That worked out okay. If we can just get back around to Minerva's turn, though, we'll be in good shape because she'll be able to heal, and that'll pretty much heal everybody full because she's draining so much health. Now, again, we do not want to summon Nick Fury summons because one of them will be a protector, and until we lose Yo-Yo, we don't want to do that. So we did just lose Yo-Yo. Let's take a chance. Let's take a chance. We're gonna bring Yo-Yo back and wait till the next turn to do her ultimate again, and hopefully we can make it around there. We're taking chances here, but gambling is a big part of this game. There you go. Hit some other characters. There you go. Especially that one that heals herself. All right, hang in there, Yo-Yo. Hang in there, Yo-Yo. No, lost her. Okay, well, no chance for a res, so we'll just go ahead and drain some health, and we'll top everybody off to full. There we go. Sometimes you gamble and you lose. It's all very random number generator. So now that we don't have Yo-Yo here, let's go ahead and summon. That way we can get a couple of shield tanks in, and they're not going to stand up to none of this very well, which is why we don't bring our normal tanks in. You know, even Colossus did not do that great on the last run, right? Colossus was not really standing up to much. That's just the nature of things. It's regrettable that Yo-Yo was the first one down, but, you know, we'll recover from it. And, you know, we're having a good day on it overall. As far as Dark Dimension goes, we're having a damn fine day. And I think we'll have, if not 5, we'll have close to 5 other characters we can take in here and do this thing. So we haven't even spent a single core on this yet, and we're the better part of through 2 nodes now. Very close to being through 2 nodes. And it'd be nice to get these 200 T4s, no doubt. So let's see who all we've got left. Let's see who all we got left. We got Symbiote Spider-Man, of course, basically most of our city team. We'll take Carnage in there. Punisher. No, let's take Vulture and Ultron. How about that? That looks like pretty decent. That looks pretty decent. And we'll just leave Punisher off. He dies so fast in there. He didn't really do a whole lot for me. And I really only took him into City because I needed City characters. I didn't have any, right? I got Symbiote Spider-Man ready to go, and he was doing it all by himself. So I raised up Punisher just because he was easy to raise. He's very very low cost to get in there. But he's not really a priority character because he doesn't do that much once he is in there. So let's put some bleeds on everybody. We'll really bleed up this. I'm tired of this Miss Marvel, man. She's got to go. She keeps healing herself, and I'm tired of it, man. Keep dodging, Simbi. Keep dodging. We're going to flood the field, but they got him anyway. Damn it. He'll do some good work for you, but he goes down like everybody else in here. Nobody stands up well in here. Nobody. I mean, really, obviously, the Black Order did okay, but it was a team effort. Now, let's go right here at the thing. Yeah. There we go. But we need to be working on Danvers. I wanted to bleed the big group, but when single target damage needs to be going at Captain Marvel here, we need to get rid of her. We're in trouble. We're in so much trouble. All right. We did all we could. That was after all like our fourth string team. So now we are basically out of characters. So what I'm going to do is go back to the one that gave us the most success. I'm going to heal them up and put them through there again. And off we go. I certainly would not have expected to have gotten 2 nodes done in one day. Pretty sure it took me the better part of 2 weeks to get this far last time. So that's good to know. There we go. Again, back to hitting Danvers. Get her off the field. There we go. All right, now let's give everybody defense ups and counterattacks. That does a lot of work for us. Those defense ups are especially critical in trying to keep our tank alive. And really everybody, because he's not taunting right now. Let's work on some energy generation there with Star-Lord. Nice. Nice. So this is our final 6 characters. This is all they're dropping on this node. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that drain. We don't really need the health right now. I'm gonna pop that over there. You know what? I should have flipped all those defense ups. We'll get them next turn. We'll get them next turn. Now we'll go ahead and we'll get JJ out of there. Let's see about this guy's about to attack, so we want to try to stun him. There we go. Then we'll work this one down. You know what? Let's save it. Let's save everything for the next one. Let's save everything for the next one. So we'll just throw some damage in there. I'll go ahead and drain some health just to top off Proxima. Other than that, though, yeah, we'll get the power couple going over here, and again over here, get rid of that guy. That's pretty much going to finish off him. Hopefully 2 of them there. There we go. There we go. Oh, stop it, Luke. So we're just basicing. We'll save all of our abilities for the next node, which looks like we're heading on our way to. All right, we'll grab Nick real quick because I think that makes it all done. There we go. There we go. That's 2 nodes down. Dark Dimension 3. We're moving right along. All aboard, people. All aboard. All right. So that's nice. We're gonna get. We don't care about that mega orb, but those 200. Those 2. Now here we go. 48 million damage of the worst campaign node in the game. Worst PvE I have maybe ever played. This node is so miserable. I'm looking forward to seeing how this Black Order team does against it. Because, good Lord, this one, I hated this one coming through the first round. I'm pretty sure it took me about a month. I'm pretty sure it took me about a month. At least a solid 2 weeks. At least a solid 2 weeks. Mr. Alvarado, thank you very much, and welcome to the stream. Appreciate having you here. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how we do. So let's begin things off the right way, and we will throw a moon upon our foes. I swear to God, if you throw another moon at me. That's never done as much damage as I want it to do. It's not like a Phoenix ult or anything like that, but it still does some decent damage. Let's see about passing around some offense downs. We're going to hang on. I don't necessarily feel like I want to flip just yet. So we'll see how the buff situation changes. Let's give everybody defense up and counterattack, because that always does put in a lot of work for us. I don't like that they just disrupted Call. That's dangerous, because we're not going to be able to taunt with him, which really puts our squishies in danger right now. All right, so we're going to flip all of that off and make that an immunity instead. And then, let's see here. Don't die, big guy. Don't die, big guy. We're facing a lot of DPS. There's a lot of characters on the board here. They're all acting very fast. Does he got any death proofs? He does not. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. This is just that kind of node. So let's start doing what damage we can. Let's lay it in with Corvus. There went the big guy. There went the big guy. We're in trouble. But still, we're making a way faster progress than the first run. That's for sure. I'm looking at this now. I'm thinking this may not take but a week or two. Let's see here. Silly taunting tanks. All right, we're starting to fold. We're starting to fold. Bad things are happening. Not my Thanos. Who is this going to go after? I think Deadpool. Oh, so close. Okay, there we go then. That's day one. That's day one. And that was pretty good progress as far as this old boy is concerned. I mean, it took me days and days to get through every node on my first run. And here we did 2 nodes, or we did 2 entire nodes and 4 million out of the hardest node in the game. All on the same amount of cores that I was spending the first time around. So that's good progress. That's good progress. So there we go. I'm not really concerned about getting like a great time. Maybe later I'll come back through with Black Order again and try to really make a timed run and spend some money on it. But that's not the kind of bragging rights I give a damn about. So let's see here. We need to do a couple blitzes. And let's take a look at where we're at in Arena. We got knocked down to 3rd. Good. Let's take this Black Order in. And I don't want number 1. I want to get number 1 later. I want to snipe it at the last minute as much as possible. But we'll go ahead and we'll knock off Unclouded here and take this 2nd place spot and hopefully sit there all day. That was a good Dark Dimension run. That was a good Dark Dimension run. Okay, so Black Order on Black Order action. I like to start off just hitting his squishy left side there. And then hitting Corvus Glaive with the offense down and letting it go to who it wants from there. I love some Black Order on Black Order. So he's flipping, all right? And the main thing about this matchup is he who flips last flips best. So we put them in a difficult position. There's not going to be any time for him to flip anything back. He's got to wait for that to recharge. So now I've got all buffs and he's got mostly debuffs. You know, he's down 1 there. That's he's pretty much a dead man walking. This will pretty much finish it. Or those bleeds will. All right. We'll reapply our taunt and heal up. Gonna try to stun the big guy. Oh man, his maw did manage to live through that. But I think we'll catch him with our moonshot. Or this will drain his health out. He did live through that, but the assassination ability will take care of him. Get the power couple going on the big guy. That gives us a little freedom now to hit Proxima. Take her out of the fight. Especially when we do this. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we'll finish off Thanos. He's the DPS this day. There we go. And as far as I know, he's the only character in the game that can fulfill multiple roles like that, right? Normal Thanos is a protector. He's a great tank. He gives energy to the group. Has a lot to recommend him. Empowered Thanos, the very impressive DPS / control character. So, you know, there's a lot to recommend the character all around. So we're going to sit at number 2 because in my mind, that the way I play Arena, that's the best way to do things, right? And then what I'll do is in the final 10 minutes when this timer is almost out, I'll attack and try to get number 1. And what I want to do is attack. I want to finish him off with like a minute or less left on the clock so that there's no time for anyone to knock me off. And so that's basically the strategy. And then even if I don't make it, if I don't get logged on, or if somebody's got him tied up and I can't attack the number 1 guy, I settle for number 2, right? And I get 450 cores instead of 500, right? It's not a terrible difference. So Arena's done. We need to do a couple of blitzes. And then I'm going to have to wrap it up after that because I got to go to work. So let's do X-Men in Black Order. How about that? Looks like this one right here. This is going to be the toughest team to fight. Not that we care much about our score. We're not trying to jack up the score at all. We don't need Yondu shards for sure. Like this, I'm just doing this to get my daily done, essentially, and show off some of my better teams. So yeah, this is my these guys are like what, 450, 460, something like that. They do a lot of good work for me in war, like anybody who has a good X-Men team, right? Still one of the better teams in the game. They're not really dominant in Arena the way they used to be, but still a great team. And, you know, one of the best teams for clearing a roadblock in war, no doubt about it. They're so good, in fact, particularly with the addition of Cyclops, that as great as Phoenix is, as such a standout that she is, she quite often gets overshadowed by the damage done by the rest of the team. And it doesn't even go long enough to use her ultimate sometimes. So let's see here. Let's go with taunting the girls in the back there. We'll get rid of them. See, we may not have to worry about getting all the way to Phoenix's ultimate now. I don't think it'll happen because more than likely what's going to happen is X-Men could be a good Arena team, but really more often what it was that Phoenix and sometimes Colossus were on a lot of good Arena teams, but the team as a whole, nah, you were crippling yourself if you would take. We did get to it. You were crippling yourself if you would take a Wolverine or something like that into Arena. That's not who you want in there. Now Phoenix, absolutely. A lot of the best teams have Phoenix on them. The rest of the team, not so much. And if you have Phoenix, then a good choice for tank is Colossus because they synergize well together. Looks like 610 is the place to be. There we go. I'm pretty stoked about that DD3 run. That was nice. That's hopefully a sign of good things to come. We'll roll through this fast. I'm really looking forward to getting all those gold Red Star promotion credits. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use it to make that Black Order team even better. I'm going to put red stars on these characters that they don't currently have. Bye-bye, Spirit of Vengeance. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye now. No chance at all. And that was a massive punch-up. That was a 600K team. 600 and change. Good score. Great score. Almost 125K. So there we go. There we go. All right. Daily objectives. Where are we at here? Nothing left to do but those villain missions, and I'll catch them at the noontime free energy. So, boy, I guess I'm out of content, ladies and gentlemen. No war today, so that's pretty much going to be it. I want to thank, that gives me a good half hour to get ready for work, so that worked out perfectly. So I want to thank everybody for riding along live today. This is going to conclude Mortytown TV for the morning session. But we'll be back tonight at 9:30ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an evening play session, and I hope to see you there. So thanks a lot for coming. And if you're watching this later on the YouTubes and you've gotten all the way to the end, man, we really appreciate you. That looks great on our metrics. So if you like what you're seeing and you want to, we'd love it if you could subscribe or give us a like. That helps us get more eyeballs on the channel. If you want to interface with us off camera, you're free to do so in our Discord, which you can join with a link below. And if you'd really like to support the channel, there's also a link for tipping down there, although don't worry too much about it. If save your money if it's the big deal to you. I'm not really begging for money, but people told me I'd be a fool not to put it on there. So link in the description below. So until I see you guys again, thank you so much for coming. Be cool. Keep gaming. I'm Vac, and I'm out of here.